So you were asking me about how it came to be that I became so interested in emotional healing. And the reason is because I was one of those men that was so shut down. Uh, I grew up in a family, quite austere family, where, I remember my mother crying maybe twice. I never saw my father cry. Um, Emotions weren't discussed. Even positive emotions weren't discussed, really. And, if no one was yelling at you, you were doing a good job. So silence was praise, essentially. And this this had a deep effect on me. And although I was not actually literally taught, don't express pain, it it was embedded in me. So when I was 10 years old, I fell out of a tree. I broke my elbow. I didn't know it was broken, of course. I know it was damaged, and I didn't tell anyone. And it was about a year and a half before my parents started suspecting that something was wrong with my elbow because I was kind of favoring it and leaning to one side a little bit. And then finally they asked me if I heard it, and I said, well, it was a long time ago. It wasn't that big of a deal. And we had an x-ray, and we found out that I broke part of my elbow off, and it was floating inside. So this is not the best emotional upbringing. So I was quite shut down. And I went through a period of years in my 20s where I never shed a tear. And so once I started these breathing exercises in my yoga class, I was shocked at how it made me feel. And I was shocked that I slept better. And then people started commenting that I seemed happier, that I seemed more easygoing, and then my eyes were brighter. Compliments, all these different compliments started coming my way for benefits I didn't know I was going to get from my practice. It was all a big surprise, and it was life-changing and improved my relationships immediately, because then I was able to say things like, I love you, and mean it. To be able to say, I love you, or I'm proud of you, or would you forgive me, was able to come out of my lips because of this sort of training that I've learned through the breath.